Hello Aries, this is Cleo Ra. Welcome into your yin yang reading. I'm going to be looking into physical manifestations and also having a little delve into your backstage, into the yin realm, the non-physical realm, the place where your ancestors live, your guides are, and your light team. Any messages coming from that side we'll look into. I'm going to start off with some oracle cards and see what the general energy is looking like in your life at the moment. Okay. Higher self, angels, guides, those who work for the positive polarity. Give me clear messages, please, for Aries. What does Aries need to know? Okay, we've got the Hunter of Conflict, okay, to start us off. Let's see what else goes along with this. What more for Aries? Show me Aries messages. Okay, Shaman of Courage. Nice to see side by side with the Hunter of Conflict. What else, please, for Aries? Show me more. Ancestor of Boundaries. Okay, and Spirit of Challenge on the bottom of the deck. So looks like you're going through it. Looks like something's coming along to test you, to sort of see if they can get you out of character. All right, but I see you holding your ground really well here. Your ancestors are helping you with your boundaries, helping remind you who you are at all times, helping remind you that you're worthy of respect, that you can stand your ground, that you don't have to put up with whatever energies people throw at you. They also just mentioned transmutation, like remembering that if you can stay calm, then all of these energies are coming at you. They sort of dissolve when they hit your magnetic field. The goal of conflict is to, if we're dealing with people who work for the negative polarity, that is your narcissist, your sociopaths, they don't want you holding that frequency of love, all right? So their goal is to throw their toxic energy invisibly into your non-physical store cupboard, okay? They can't transmute energy like regular heart-centered folk can do. God, I said that wrong. Folk, whatever. They can't transmute energy like people with a heart chakra can do. So the only way they can get rid of energy is by passing it on to somebody else. And I feel like you maintaining a frequency of love, you remembering who you are, that's going to help dissolve most of this energy that may be coming onto your path. Let me see, Aries. What does Aries need to know? Moon card for Aries. Okay, there's two coming out here. Your dreams need a practical plan, and don't let your past hold you back. Okay, we've got a new romantic cycle begins on the bottom of the deck. So you may be looking for love. You may be feeling open to love. South node energy showing up. You may want to look at where your north node is in your birth chart and have a look at what sort of direction you chose for yourself before you came in, and get those dreams moving, get those things off the ground. A lot of the time conflict is distraction. People start acting up when we're on the verge of a big breakthrough. And just as I say that, we've got believe in magic showing up on the bottom, not on the bottom, showing up in the Sacred Traveler deck, but on the bottom of the deck you've got distant thunder, clear the air. So you may need to get the energy together to face something, to confront someone. And literally sometimes offense is the best defense. Sometimes people don't expect you to be the one who is like, you know what, you want an argument, come and get it. So there may be something about you having to be the one who moves forward in some sort of situation that's not running smoothly, and letting people know who you are. Okay, let's have a look into your current energies with the tarot. Okay, what does Aries need to know? Energy for Aries. Okay, we've got the Fool. Nice, fresh start, wanting to be high vibrational, wanting to sort of leap ahead on a new journey or a new pathway. I feel like this has got to do with your north node, you following that sovereign pathway, you believing in your own divinity, believing in your magic, believing in the royalty of who you are as a sovereign being. Okay, 5 of Wands, there's that conflict again. But look, she's like dancing through this card, all right? So this could be about you having the courage, or switching up your mindset in a way that sort of gets you more in the mix. You're not afraid to be seen, and really letting people know who you are. There's something about letting people know who you are here that's very important. 2 of Wands. Almost seems like a crossroads, okay? And I feel like Spirit, if you're in a situation where you could either back down or you could stand up and you know, stand up and fight. I feel like you should assert yourself. I feel like they're saying, show them who you are. Show them they can't walk all over you. Let them know who they're dealing with, and then they'll treat you completely differently here. Okay, we've got the Four of Wands. Nice. You know, this is reminding me, every time we want to sort of refresh ourselves and start life from a new platform, often energies come in to test us, and that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here, because you've got all this enthusiasm of a new choice having been made, the Fool card. It represents us deciding on a certain avenue or a certain direction, and then I see this conflict coming along, and it's almost like I say, like a distraction, like a little bump in the road kind of energy, because you've got this Four of Wands here, and I feel like whatever energy this is that's challenging you, I feel like it's this automatic reaction from the lower vibrational energies who want to put you in anxiety and stop you moving through to this new world, this beautiful Four of Wands. This is stability, this is celebration, this is a beautiful home life, and really living how you want to live, feeling like you've earned something that's worthy of celebration here. Okay, let's look into your yin realm and see what the ancestors think of this. Okay, I feel like you're being challenged, tested to see how much you want this new life, how much you want to go forward. And you know, sometimes we have to learn to fight, we have to learn to assert ourselves. Of course, there's this law of attraction, flowy kind of energy, but sometimes the only way to flow is to fight. Sometimes the universe kind of demands it of us. It demands us to prove ourselves. How much do we want this? And really channel that higher self, regardless of things that have happened to us in the past, people who've put us down or bullied us, or, you know, put doubt into our minds, self-doubt and nervousness. But that's really not your style, Aries. I feel like your ancestors want you to get your horns out. You know, you are one of the horned animals in the zodiac, and when you show people what you can do, what a ram can do, okay, what a lamb turns into, they often back down pretty quickly. Show me these yin ram energies. What does Aries need? Okay, Nine of Cups, brilliant. So this shows me that your ancestors are really helping you with your wish fulfillment at this time. They're really sending you a lot of loving energy, and they're very, very close to you. Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands showing up. Again, that sense of power, spiritual power that's flowing towards you. When you meditate, you may be feeling this energy join you. This is the power of the Leo, the Aries, the Sagittarius. So again, they're reminding you who you are. Ace of Wands, numero uno, number one, the first sign of the zodiac for a reason. And Aries is represented by Ares, the god of war. So if they're trying it with you, they're trying it with the wrong one. And I would say fight for your dreams here. Don't let someone push you out of, say, a job situation or whatever this represents. I'm feeling like someone's a bit threatened by your energy, okay? They're a bit threatened by your power. We've got the Two of Cups mixed with the Nine of Cups. With the Four of Wands on the table, I'd say that like you are onto a really good thing. You're on a really high timeline here that is destined to flow into a beautiful relationship type situation. I feel like this conflict is, again, a distraction from you getting or staying on this higher vibrational timeline. I'm hearing nip it in the bud, or whoever's bothering you, whatever's bothering you, let them know, like interrupt the pattern, because I'm getting the vibe of someone who does this habitually. It's part of their personality. It's part of their little 3D, like motorized processes where they just always have to have a target or someone to focus their vile energy on. So I feel like you're the one that's going to interrupt this person's pattern. You're the one who's going to show this person what an Aries can do, okay? And then get straight back to your high vibration. The Sun card to confirm, just as I say that, this is a fatherly energy. This is protective energy. You've got a King of Wands here showing up as well, an Empress on the bottom of the deck, okay, and you've got the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck. So if you want your fresh start, you are more than entitled to do it. I feel like with the Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back card, I feel like there are things playing on your mind from the past, maybe times where people picked on you in school or something. It's lurking in your subconscious, but this is why it's so important for you to call on your ancestors to give you strength. You've got this huge masculine fiery Leo energy that's in your energy. Okay, someone who's very protective of you, someone who puts that energy into you. You might not know always where it comes from. When you've got that urge, that sort of warrior's urge, well, it's part of you, but it's also this masculine energy who is very much a source of life for you. So this could be a grandfather or a father or a great-grandfather, something like that, or even someone you knew in a past life who's decided to stick around and be your guide in this incarnation. You're on the verge of a lot of breakthroughs with the Empress showing up and the Strength card here. And it's almost like the energies that don't want to see us prosper, these energies, we shouldn't give them too much power or focus, but I feel like you're having a little run-in with them, okay? And sometimes there's no avoiding that until we completely get rid of those energies from our magnetic field that are drawing them in, okay? So this is going to require you to have courage, really decide what you find acceptable and what you don't find acceptable, and act on that. Ace of Wands is about action. It's about inspired action. Wands are ruled by fire, which is that spiritual power. But I really feel like also the other half of your higher self is involved in this. So when you feel a bit frustrated or you feel a bit outraged with the way people treat you, that's your other half's energy flowing in. If I'm talking to a woman, that's the energy of your masculine flowing through you to protect you. And if I'm talking to a man, vice versa, that's the power of your feminine flowing through you. So you're never alone. They're always with you in every cell of your body. And I really feel like you're flowing towards a whole new manifestation. Two of Cups, this is cooking up in your backstage, ready to flow onto your timeline. So your only job here really is to stand your ground and, keep that high vibration going. Don't let these people distract you or put you in an Eight of Swords overthinking type energy. Nip them in the bud and get on with these beautiful manifestations. Look what we've got. We've got fire coming out here. Show them that's showing me a dragon in my mind, saying show them the dragon's fire. Show them what you're made of. All right, so let me know how this resonates in the comments, because honestly, these energies are quite interesting. I want to know how you get on with this situation. Show me more. Mercury. Yeah, again, that thinking energy, okay? They're telling me tactfulness, okay? Maybe you're being a bit too tactful because you don't want to seem like the rude one, or you don't want to seem like the one who's being combatant or being argumentative. But there are clever ways for you to assert yourself, and I feel like you're going to find the perfect solution. All right, let's see. What else? What else for Aries? These are so awkward to shuffle my little trinkety cards. Okay, we've got initiated. All right, so that makes sense why you've got energies coming at you. It's because it's like you work for the divine, you see the truth of the universe, or you feel things, and through your eyes, the universe works through your consciousness, right? So when you're initiated, or you're a chosen one, or anything like that, when you're here on earth to sprinkle your own personal brand of magic, you'll notice there are beings that try and pull down your frequency, because then that stops the flow of these lovely fairy sprinkles onto your timeline. So your job is to maintain that high vibration, all right, and maintain your connection to your oversoul, to your higher self, so that you can keep on lighting up every timeline you're on, okay? Believe in the magic, believe in your connection to the divine. You've got beautiful energies coming in for you. I just feel like there's a little bit of it's like there's rocks in the road that you've just got to clear out, okay? Mars, this is your planet, Aries, okay? Don't be afraid to fight. Don't be afraid to stick up for yourself and to stick up for your whole lineage when you do that, right? When you nip an energy in the bud, it ripples out through the ethers. It ripples out generationally. And I feel like you're done with being treated a certain way, or people assuming that you won't fight back. We've got midheaven here. Again, that focus on career, that focus on what you're here for. North Node energy goes along with midheaven energy perfectly. And we've got spirit on the bottom of the deck, so I feel like you might be connecting more with spirit, or you might have been like feeling energies differently lately, and maybe sensing the world around you differently. Maybe you've had a sense that there's been someone in the room with you at certain times. Let me know how this resonates. But spirit's definitely making contact with you and through you. Okay, show me more energies for our Aries. What does Aries need to know? Priest. Okay, it's funny how Spirit came out. You could be some sort of shaman. You could be an old soul. People could come to you for advice, or you may be finding a teacher, a spiritual teacher, someone who sort of really resonates with you, someone who opens your mind, expands your consciousness more. And maybe you're sort of looking towards spiritual energies as a way to get through these crossroads and sort of find out which direction to go. We've got friend here. So you could have someone in the spiritual community who is a friend to you, or maybe you're just sort of focusing on friends more. Maybe there's someone who can help you out. These are supportive energies. These are energies that will give you sort of like a sanctuary. Then we've got lover. All right, nice. Priest, friend, lover. These are all very archetypal energies here. Show me more. And we've got the Death card. So maybe you're transforming in how you feel as a friend, or the way you operate with human beings. The way you see your friends may be changing, or what you want from relationships could be really changing. And this is a final, ultimate change, okay? People may find this a bit surprising. People that already know you, they may feel like, oh, what the hell? Who has Aries become, you know? Because people want you to kind of enable them and to be, what's that word? They want you to reassure them. They want you to stay the same. But I feel like you are probably accessing different layers of your multi-dimensionality, meaning the lives you've lived in other times and places, you can access those. You can already access them through spirit, okay? These aren't past lives we've lived, because as humans, we want to put things on a linear timeline and see things as the past and the future, but actually they're simultaneous lives. Now, I don't know if you've seen that film, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, but that film is coded to let us know that when we line up our energies and we synchronize our energies with our oversoul, with our higher self, we can access those blueprints and those versions of us, those lenses of perspective, when we've lived in other times and places and held a different consciousness. Well, you can access that consciousness, and I feel like this is going to surprise some people, okay? I feel like you're being more spiritual now, so it's changing the way that you deal with humans. It's transforming how they see you and how you see them, and how you will, you know, how you treat them. Okay, but you've got a job to do here with Initiated and Fairy Sprinkles. You're here to put new and different energy into the realm. You want to see yourself as a flower, a unique flower, okay? There are many flowers on earth, but see humans, every one of us is a different and unique flower. And your pollen, you can sprinkle it everywhere you go. This is invisible energy. This is energy that only you hold, your beautiful essence. And I feel like that's going to be a huge part of your new path, realizing your sovereign pathway, realizing what you were put on earth to do as a portion of spirit, as a portion of God, as a fully powerful consciousness. And it's going to make your life way more magical, okay? No more looking back, Aries. If you need that courage to face off with somebody, know that you've got it here, okay? I feel like you're going to be downloading. This could be past lives you've lived where you were a shaman, or you were a medicine woman or man, or something of that sort of caliber. And I feel like you're going to be downloading this. You may be shifting, okay? The way you view everything is going to be shifting. Let's see, what other cards do we need? Let's pull a few of these tarot cards just to see any advice for Aries before we close out. What more advice do you have for Aries? I would concentrate on this Four of Wands, because I really feel like you've got a really successful, fair, balanced, a spiritual mate that's coming your way, okay? Two of Cups, Nine of Cups. This is going to be a very passionate connection and a very happy and abundant connection, okay? Three of Pentacles. I feel like once you get through whatever situation this represents, you're just going to find people who work with you so well, who harmonize with you really well, and who see your gifts and who see your value and who actually like watching you work. Yeah, look at that. We've got the Fire Queen. Beautiful cardinal fire. This is you, Aries, glowing, okay? Celebrating your life, celebrating yourself. This goes beautifully with the Four of Wands. This is you stepping forward into a life that you've always wanted to live. Okay, and you've conjured this up through your own belief in love, belief in magic. The universe is responding to you every step of the way, and you're doing amazingly well. Remember, your higher self is who you truly are.